What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of this Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know it's not working. You want to do Buffalo Wild Wings again tonight? No?
I wasn't really.
Well, the food wasn't good, but at least we got to watch the game, right?
I mean, their food was
Consistently bad.
I mean,
Here's the problem, man. You've been spoiled by Joe Boo's Daddy Daycare. I kind of like that one. Think about it. Because it's like all the dads, the fathers, all the old men and stuff, it's daycare on Sunday. Okay, anyway, we're still working on a name for Joe Boo's outdoor set for game day. You know, like they have Sports Center or Game Center or College Game Day set or whatever. Trying to figure out what to call that. And if you've got an idea, email me, cowboysmark94@gmail, with your idea. The one we pick will end up getting a Joe Bargy. Here's my take, okay? I try and give you guys something a little different than what everybody else does, okay? Because I try and do my own research, you know? A lot of people will just go through and they'll follow just what all the headlines are and regurgitate what they get on, you know, ESPN or, you know, Fox FS1 or NFL Network, you know, kind of like garbage time. Remember when everybody, a dink and dunker, you know, but literally, you know, who's just imitating the talking shows, right?
So someone win the Super Bowl dinking and dunking.
Yeah, like Joe Montana's in the Hall of Fame. Tom Brady used to with Bill Belichick because that's what their offense was. But, you know, somehow completing passes and moving the chains isn't good enough for some people out there. But anyway, here's my take, okay? Right now, the NFC is a monster division compared to the AFC. Right now, you look at the AFC, right now you have to look and say, right now, the Titans at the moment at 4-2, was it 4-2? Yeah. 5-2. 5-2 are one of the better ones. Baltimore, you thought was the one, but then Baltimore got their ass handed to them by Cincinnati, and now Cincinnati, you know, at 5-2, they look pretty good too. But, you know, they are, and the Bills have been kind of.
No, the Bills gave up.
Yeah, I mean,
with the stupidity last week.
Well, still, I'm just saying, but they got their butts beat by Tennessee, and teams are going to rise and fall and stuff. NFC, you know, you've got Green Bay, 1 loss. You got Tampa Bay, 1 loss. You got Rams, 1 loss. You got the Cowboys with 1 loss. And you have the Cardinals. Now, here's my take on this. I think what's going to happen is I believe Tampa Bay will be the 1 seed in the playoffs. And the Cowboys will be the 2nd seed. And I know what you're going to say right now. Hey, Mark, you're a homer coming up with that. Isn't that what they're going to say? Because they're going to say, man, look, the Cardinals
gonna lose.
The Cardinals, they ain't lost the game, man. You are a freaking homer. And then you got to look at the Green Bay Packers, man. The Packers are better than the Cowboys. And then you got the Rams. I mean, come on, man. You're just being a homer. But see, here's the thing. This is where, if you actually, besides just looking at the current records, looking by the flavor of the week and things like that, you know, we look at Tom Brady and the crew, and Tom Brady looks great. And what you have to actually look at is how the schedule plays. You follow me? For us, okay, I want you to think about what we have left on the schedule for the Cowboys, okay? We still have 2 games against Washington, which is bad. And that's not to say that a team in your division doesn't beat you, because Lord knows the Lions could have had a win yesterday against the Rams. But be that as it may, we got the Giants and the Eagles. That's 4 of our games. We still have New Orleans, which could be tough, but and we'll find out more about New Orleans tonight to see how they look. We've got Atlanta that's left in there. We've got the Raiders, which, you know, they can be good and they can be bad. They looked good against the Eagles, but who doesn't? We got Kansas City just looks like a bad team right now. Kansas City, you know, before it was like, okay, we got Pat Mahomes, we got a chance, but Pat Mahomes is turning up the ball like crazy. And you look at that being one of the tougher games. And then we have the Cardinals. Okay. So here's the problem. When you look at Green Bay, you said, look at Green Bay, they're a monster team. But see, here's the thing. Between the Rams, the Cardinals, and Green Bay, guess what? Thursday night, Green Bay plays against the Cardinals.
They're going to beat the Cardinals.
This is a no-lose game for the Cowboys, because either it's going to drop Green Bay down, hopefully below us, and help move us up in the rankings there, or the Cardinals come back down to earth, right? But wait, there's more, because Green Bay also has to play the Rams. So somewhere in there, that dynamic is going to be jacked up. And so if you look, of course, at the Rams have to play the Cardinals. So this is like a circular firing squad. And of course, the Cardinals have to play the Rams and Green Bay as well. Not to mention that, eventually Russell Wilson will come back. They'll have to play Seattle. They got the 49ers and things like that. But because of that, you look at that where somebody's going to get knocked off. Okay? Either the Cardinals are going to be the greatest team and go, 17-0, and the Rams and Green Bay are going to lose games, or vice versa. But I think that, it's going to be a mix of that. So that's where you look and say, we could catch some ground on those guys. Tampa Bay, here's the problem. Tampa Bay doesn't face any of those other teams. Tampa Bay, worst games they have left will be the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. They don't play the Cowboys. They don't play the Rams. So those opportunities where you're going to be able to own the tiebreaker and be able to get a leg up on guys, nobody has that opportunity against Tampa Bay, which is why I think Tampa Bay will end up being the 1 seed. Their schedule, again, they've got, I think, one of the easiest schedules going forward in the NFL for the rest of the season. Like I said, the worst games they have are Tennessee and Buffalo. Right now, Tennessee looks pretty good, and they could be really good by then. And Buffalo maybe has a resurgence. But other than that, you don't look at anybody else in that schedule and scares you. Now, they do have, of course, the Saints still twice, and we don't know what team the Saints really are. But, Carolina, Atlanta, they're not going to do any damage to them. And, of course, they still have more games against the NFC East. And we know how bad everybody else in the NFC East is. They'll rack up some more victories. So look at Tampa Bay being the 1 seed. I think the Cowboys could be the 2nd seed. And then it'll be all the other ones that'll be kind of in there somewhere. I don't think Green Bay, after seeing Green Bay struggle yesterday against Washington should have won that game had they not shot themselves in the foot. Oh, okay, that's $3.16. That's the lowest price I've seen gas in a while. Okay, I know where I'm going to fill up before I go back home. So that's my take on it. If you think I'm wrong or I'm crazy, I know Eagle fans are going to say you're going to be the number 1 seed. What do you think, Mike? Do you think that's a pretty good theory there? Do you think I did the research on it? Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, anything's possible.
Okay. All right. So I hope you guys are having a great Monday. We got the Saints in Seattle. So you don't want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Like you said, you're right. The food wasn't anything that just kind of knocked out.
That's how the food always is. So it's like a downgrade. It's always been like that.
Where we going to watch the game?
We're watching the hotel. And just grab something on our way.
Isn't there a sports bar over here?
I think there is, but I've never been to it, so I wouldn't know.
I think there is over here on the Main Street. Is this Main Street? No, this is Broad. Okay. Yeah, I think there is down there, over there. We'll find out. All right. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'm going to get back to work because I got work to do. But I'm on the tail end side of this mother humper. I already got the window in that I needed to put in. Just need to insulate it and trim it. Got the shelves in the cabinets with the exception of a couple more I need to make, but that's easy. And just a little touch-up paint and stuff. Little shit. Have a great one. Peace.